Hi everyone, I promised you a Primark haul and here it is. Oh, Primark trips have been very thin on the ground this year. I haven't been basically anywhere much. The furthest I've been probably is Poundland, Tesco's and B&M. So I've only made it to a Primark a couple of times, and in the last couple of weeks though I've ended up going twice. Basically, I got my brows done, went to Primark, and then my mum went to pick up something at Wilko from the click and collect, so I ended up going again. Second time I only bought some hair bobbles, but my mum got two lovely jumpers. They've got some lovely jumpers in at the moment. I don't know if I need them, so I'm going to actually be good and check my drawers before I go back and buy jumpers. But they had these lovely jumpers for £5 that were really nice. My mum got two of them. So that was that. So I've been twice. So I do have a few things to show you. Is it any particular order? No, I'm just going to grab things as they come out the bag. If you want, you can read the accompanying blog post below where I'll talk a little bit more about some of the products that I've bought. And obviously there's some swatches and things that you'll be able to see there. But yeah, so I'm just going to grab things out the bag because the bag that I got originally actually split. So I've only got a little Primark bag and everything's wodged in. First thing I got was this, and it's got a chunk of cat fluff on it already. And it's I don't really know what it is. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of a tunicky thing, but something I did notice in Primark this time round is the new introduction of larger sizes. Now this is a size 2XL, which they say is a 20 to 22, and this is bloody generous. I got it thinking, oh, but everything's got these new improved sizing labels on. So I got this and then 2XL because I just thought I want it to be comfy, and it is a tiny bit sloppy, but the style of it, I think it lends to it. It's like a sort of semi sweatshirty thing. But it's in the red tartan. There's loads of tartan around at the minute, and it's got a zip at the back. Now, because the sleeves are only 3/4, actually in the winter I could actually wear a polo neck underneath it, so that's something that I might do. But it's really cosy. It's really flattering if you're wearing skinny jeans. It's just really cosy, and it was £5. Probably on reflection that they did have different colours. They had some colours and they had some different like grey check ones. I would probably get the smaller size, but I'm not going to quibble with it for that. It'll just be cozy and I can just wear something underneath it. So that's that. Something I always buy, as you well know when I go to Primark, is t-shirts. Slightly obsessed with t-shirts. They do lovely long line t-shirts, and this is no exception. This is the Stretch Crew, and this was £4. And it's just a navy with a red stripe. They're quite long, these. Brilliant for layering, brilliant over leggings or jeggings for me because they're quite long. They're really stretchy, so they're really comfortable. And yeah, if you don't mind things a little bit fitted, then if you were a size 20, you could probably get away with these easily. But that's them. Depends how you like your fit. But I really like their t-shirts. I actually went to look at the plain t-shirts that we had. Hold on. Where is it? It's not there. It's not going to be there, is it? It's not, because I took a photograph of it. Oh my god, I'm so dim. Anyway, there should be a short sleeve sort of petrol blue t-shirt. I've showed you these ones before, the petrol blue ones, and they're really flattering. The long line ones, I think they are called long line crew. The only thing was, every size, only ones I could see, and the rest of the colours, because I fancied some more black and white ones, they only had size extra smalls and smalls. So hopefully when the kids go back, people might see a better range of sizes. The sizing, as I say, was a little bit iffy in some things. But so it was like a petrol-y blue. It'll be on the blog anyway, so definitely have a look at the blog for that. I also got some leggings. I live in Primark's leggings. These were £3. I have got them as little as £2.50 before, so pays you to keep an eye out if you want to save 50p. And I also got some of their jeggings. I do like their jeggings, and these were £6, but I'm sure these were on offer, and I only paid about £4.50 for them. But I wear them a lot. They're cheap. You can wear them around the house. It doesn't really matter. Right, now sticking with clothing, I also got these two shirts. Now, basically, I got one of them and then I went back for the other one because I couldn't make my mind up which one I wanted. So I ended up getting them both because I knew if I didn't and I went back, they wouldn't be there and I'd just regret it. So I got these. Now, what they are, basically, they're long line t-shirts, but they've actually got them tied so you can, I'll lean back a bit, so you can wear them as tied. And they were like a sheer chiffon, but you can undo the knot and wear them just as like a long line shirt. That's fine to do that. And yeah, I just love the vintage floral print. Even if they were a little bit too tight across the chest, you could actually wear these as more as a duster because they're so long. I love the vintage floral print. This is kind of the colour of the t-shirt. The t-shirt is kind of that colour with the sort of dark petrol. But yeah, I really like those. I got these in a 20 because obviously I want them slightly oversized, and I do sometimes have issues fastening shirts across my chest. So basically I'll always go for the largest size I can find in shirts. That's just the way I go. But I love the vintage style pattern. I love the tie detail, but as I say, I love the versatility so you don't have to tie it. These were £12 and I also got one in this colour, which is like another vintage floral print. This is like a blush colour and it's got, as I say, the pink roses on. Now I've retied this one just a little bit lower so you can see, but I think they're really nice. I think they're really pretty. Just wear them over a vest or something. I think they're really, really nice. Not specifically autumn winter, as I say, some of the other things maybe were more autumn winter, but I definitely think you could get away with this whatever the weather and whatever you wore it with. But I do, as what my friends once said to me, oh, you'll love the shops at the moment, they're full of gaudy florals. That's so you. There you go. That's so me. I like a bit of gaudy floral. Now, what else? Okay, I'll go to these first. En masse. Hair bubbles. I don't know what happens to my hair bubbles. I've said this before. I don't know whether the cat gets them or I just lose them, or they're probably all under the settee and my bags and things. I got some hair bubbles. First ones I got were these ones, which are these spirals, snag-free spirals. So different shades of brown and black to blend in with your hair. And I think you got 12 there, and that was 12 for £1. And I also got some of these. Now, I've looked at these and on reflection, I think I might have got the wrong ones. I don't know though. They've changed the hair bubbles basically. These are a standard, these are standard elastic size, 20% smaller for fine hair with extra stretch. So I don't actually have fine hair, so I'm hoping these are going to be okay. I just picked these up. They didn't have the ones that I usually buy, so they've changed them slightly. But you get 30, as I say, just for a couple of wraparounds, that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll have to see what they're like. But I mean, they should be okay. I mean, it's just an occasional tiny bit of ponytail back. So they were £1.50 for 30. I'll see how they go, and next time I might have to get the larger ones, we'll see. And I also got some of these, yeah, 80s, 90s, I'm a 90s child, scrunchies. These were 3 black ones, soft and comfortable to wear for £1. Now, I'm not a big scrunchie wearing daylight. For some reason, they never hold my hair. They never held my hair that tightly. The only ones that ever held my hair really tightly were velvet ones. But what I do use them for, I do like them to sleep in. I don't know, if you've got longish hair, sometimes you can actually end up lying on your hair and throttling yourself, which I've done and woke up on numerous occasions thinking, ow, that hurts, and then realised you're lying on a chunk of hair or it's stuck into your arm or something. So basically I do tend to tie my hair up when I go to bed, and these are nice because they're non-damaging, they're nice and soft so you can't feel them, and they just keep it a little bit more out of the way. So I got some of those. Now, as I say, Primark, with not being in for a while, I noticed a few changes in products that I normally buy. And shock of horrors, if you follow my blog, you know that I do a monthly empties post. And in my monthly empties post, I always mention Primark face wipes. I don't necessarily use them for face, I use them for freshening up, I use them for clean swatches up, I've been shooting swatches or photos or anything like that. But basically they get used up. And I went in last week or the week before and they didn't have any. And all the face wipes had all changed. So I've got these and I'm hoping these are the same thing. Because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I don't know, because I got something similar from B&M and they basically smell like menthol. They make your eyes water the minute you take them out of the packet. So I'm hoping these aren't like that. So actually I might give them a try in a second. So then what was now the Skin Balancing Face Wipes, it says new packaging, same great product. I've heard that before, so I don't always trust that. They're now called PS, it's oil good, oil balancing facial cleansing wipes for oily blemish prone skin enriched with tea tree and witch hazel. So that's what they look like. So shall we get one out and try one just to see? They're the same. Thank God for that. They look the same and they smell the same. So, no, thank goodness for that. They're the same. And as I say, let's see. I've got some swatches on my hands, so let's see what we get. Yay! Yeah, they smell like tea tree. Basically, they smell like tea tree. So, fingers crossed, these are the same. They appear to be the same, so hopefully they haven't changed them. It's just the packaging. Why do that though? It's so confusing. Why change the packaging? We're used to it. We know what they are. Anyway, that was that. And then I went to have a look at the beauty stuff. And the only thing is with the beauty stuff, I'd gone looking for things. I'd seen some highlighter things online and they didn't have any of the stuff that I liked or wanted. But I did end up getting a lipstick. I'm wearing it today. Now this is the third video I've made today, so I might not have all this on. But it's actually, I'm really impressed with the price. It looks a bit like a MAC lipstick. And it is the PS Luster lipstick, and in this it is in the shade Skin on Skin. Smells quite coconutty, vanilla-y, and that's what it looks like. Really, it's actually really pretty. I've got it on at the moment, and it was 90 pence. 90 pence. Yeah, so I thought, oh, I may as well try it for that, and I've actually been really impressed with it. It is really good. So I might be going back for some more of those. A lot of them, they're in the nude on nudes, with the nude products. So yeah, pretty impressed with that. So bought the t-shirt, which you can't see because it's probably hanging up in my room. I also got some underwear, but I'm not going to show you that. It's just plain knickers, bog standard knickers, very similar to what you buy in M&S, but about £4, £5 cheaper. So yeah, just got some cheap underwear, and I got the t-shirt, which you'll see in the blog post below, which I'll link below. So that was it really. There was a couple of other things that I quite liked, but as I say, I'm going to be trying to be good. I'm going to have a look through my drawers and my jumpers and things and see what I need, or what I actually, yeah, exact more what I need, not what I want, what I actually need. We're on doing a room out, some rooms out at the moment, and which is why it was such an awful time for the boiler to break when it did. So we're kind of doing some things out, and I've realised how many clothes I actually own. So I'm going to try and do a bit more clothes purging, and think a bit more carefully about before I do buy things. But I had this bright orange jumper, and I'm wearing orange at the moment because I love orange, and it's really calling to me. So I might try and get my hands on that when I go back, but we'll see. So that was it. A blog post accompanying this haul will be linked below, and I'll also link to my other social media channels so you can see other little haul things. I have actually got a section on my Instagram called Insta Haul, which shows things that I've bought that I don't blog about necessarily, or I don't make YouTube videos about, so you can see what else I've been buying via that. It's normally just sort of Poundland and stationery hauls and the odd candle and things, but by all means follow me on my other accounts so you can have a look at that. Thank you for watching. If you've bought anything fabulous in Primark recently, please let me know. I love watching Primark hauls. I can spend hours watching people's Primark hauls and reading their Primark hauls. So if you have any, please link me up or let me know your channels below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you really soon with another video, which will probably be a fairly unique unboxing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.